everyone, it is Dani and welcome to this update video this morning. I hope you're doing well, and we're going to be looking at what is going on across the Caribbean, the rainfall forecast for today, and overall what is going on with those floods across portions of Hispaniola. So let's get straight into it, and we're looking at the satellite imagery. Here we can see that there is still some activity in the vicinity of the Dominican Republic, even in portions of the South Caribbean as well, extended up to the northeast. And some of that convection is also noted in portions of Puerto Rico as well as the Virgin Islands. So some periods of some showers will be possible through today there, but a whole lot of rainfall is not anticipated for Puerto Rico. But across the Dominican Republic, even for Haiti as well, there could be some additional heavy downpours, and that can trigger even more flooding across the affected areas. Near the Turks and Caicos Islands, there is some activity. Fortunately, the bulk of that rainfall has been staying offshore, but for Hispaniola, there has been so much flooding in the Dominican Republic. That's likely the area worst hit by the rainfall activity induced by previously known potential tropical cyclone 22, and unfortunately in Haiti 2 fatalities were reported. So that's really unfortunate. I haven't heard any news of any fatalities in the Dominican Republic, and hopefully it stays that way, but this is just the unfortunate side of when these systems make their way through. And the floods have left many areas submerged in the Dominican Republic. A lot of vehicles were washed away as well in those raging flood waters. So it really does not take a tropical cyclone to result in the kind of devastation that we're seeing. This is proof of that. And I've been saying it throughout the hurricane season as well, that sometimes even as these tropical waves make their way in, they induce a lot more flooding compared to what is expected when there are actual tropical cyclones there. But the good news is that conditions will be improving as the week goes on. Let's go ahead and talk about what's going on across other areas. ABC Islands, not seeing where much is happening. Same story through the majority of the Lesser Antilles, all the way down through Trinidad and Tobago. There may be some passing showers at the most today. Heading over into Central America, it's a similar story where much is not happening. Things have definitely cleared up for Jamaica, Cuba, and Cayman Islands as well. Maybe some passing clouds at times or some brief showers. And then for the Bahamas, a bit of cloud cover across some of the islands there. Now, as it relates to the rainfall forecast for today, let's see what Euro has to show. So here we are looking at it, and in those areas of more oranges, reds, burgundies, and those purples and pinks, that is where we find a lot of heavy rainfall. So across portions of Costa Rica, even into Panama and Colombia, that is definitely expected. So through today, there could be some periods of heavy rainfall. Some rainfall activity will be nearby the ABC Islands. Hopefully, you guys actually get some rain. I know it's been pretty dry for some time there. And then for Hispaniola, as I said, there could be some additional rainfall across Haiti and the Dominican Republic, potentially even for the Turks and Caicos Islands as well. But aside from those areas, a whole lot of rainfall is not expected elsewhere in the Caribbean. So some downpours will be possible, or some light showers at times, but for the most part it should be a pretty sunny day today. And it may be quite breezy as well for some areas over in the Lesser Antilles, including Puerto Rico. The Virgin Islands may be coming in from the east or the southeast, and they may be between 10 and say 23 knots thereabouts. So maybe quite breezy for some of you. Similar story for parts of the Bahamas. Then over in the Western Caribbean, for the Caribbean coast of Honduras, northeastern Nicaragua, going toward the Bay Islands, and even the Keys offshore of Belize and Grand Cayman, there could be some gusty winds at times there, potentially for Cuba as well, but nothing too crazy is anticipated as we head through today. So that is what is going on, guys, and the concern right now is the flooding in the Dominican Republic. Again, conditions will be improving as the week goes on, as we head through the early part of this week. Aside from that, there's no major system that is on the horizon, at least for now. south. So of course I'll be keeping you posted, and with things eventually getting a bit quieter, I'll be limiting my updates to one post per day. And some persons have been asking if I'll still be posting in the off season. Yes, I do continue to post updates during the off season because there's still those cold fronts which will make their way down and induce some inclement weather across some areas, and overall there may just be something happening and I talk about it. So I do not go on some sort of a hiatus when the hurricane season ends. I do continue to post, so you can stick around for those updates as well, guys. So that is what is happening, and I hope that you found this video to be quite informative. But if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll respond to you when I get the chance to do so, and remember to always be weatherwise.